Am I back? A whoop whoop. A whoop whoop. A whoop whoop. A whoop whoop. We are still waiting on fiber, guys. I'm sorry. More open land. Yeah. When there is more open land around us, we want to snuggle up closer to the one spot that we have because it's scary. That's what I said. And then I said why you perceive the colors differently is because you are perceiving them differently from this external energy. It's a natural part of that kind of process. So all you need to do is breathe and observe. That's all you can do right now. Because every step you take, you will want to take that step in a way that you've studied and really put so much effort into making before. Although you are opening up to new, brand new ideas and perspectives. Not brand new, they're obviously anchored somewhere inside you, but it's not those that used to be in the forefront of your mind before. Or even in the back, somewhere in the middle, where it's been coming up and now, but it's not been what has led you before, if that makes any sense. This is what I see, Luna. So it's a natural process, or a natural part of that process that we spoke about, you and I. And it's a beautiful opportunity to explore that I know you love doing. So allow yourself to be snuggled up in this space and look around you and take the time you need before you move. It's okay. I appreciate you too, love. So take the time you need to just look around and don't feel you need to move just yet. But when you feel you want to, try it. You're safe. It feels like this whole wide open space. And I'm talking about your emotions now. It feels like this whole open space and you don't know what to expect out there. But all of this is still a construction of your own. You're safe, is what I'm trying to get at. This is your world. It's your inner world of perception and emotion. Take the time to get to know it and know that you don't have to stress it. Take care, Mary Liz. You're more than welcome back. Take care, love. So, a figurine that wanna come out today. Hello, Kuno. I was just about to pull out a cat, and in comes a cat. I know it's not exactly as she looked, but think about Lou, the dream warrior, and think about her open spaces that she can explore. It might be scary, but all this beautiful love that you put into her when she passed, in that it's okay, that she will be safe, and that love is always with her. It's a similar experience, although it's not about death, but it is about something new. A new chapter, a new beginning. You may not be walking over the rainbow bridge, but you are walking over a bridge, love. And with you on the journey, you have all this love, this comfort, all of it that you wish to her, you took from within, that is within you. And with it, you are safe to face a beautiful new future. But it's not new because it's still your path. But this adventure, know that it doesn't need to take time. She was always allowed to explore, but she never traveled any further than she wished. Are most of us going through new beginning transitions? Yeah, I would say so. Energy bounces in a way that we're not used to. The frequency moves in a way that I've never met one person, at least, who said that they recognize. So we're going through this together. We're going over this bridge together. But it is love. It's a new beginning, but it's still us. We get to be part of that. We get to walk over it. And it's still us on the other side of that bridge, of that door. We still have all this in front of us. I think that many people, and I feel like maybe it can be misunderstood, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say. I think this is why many people, some of them at least, that have been thinking about, if you're just going to talk about it, thinking about death recently. I think it has to do with being a similar experience, especially if we are very much inside of ourselves, within ourselves, and really analyzing ourselves is with this kind of person. When we see then where we're headed, it's such a new way, it's such a new part of us coming forth, that I can see how the rational mind would start to think about a conclusion, although it's not. But I can see why maybe some people have been brought to think about this past few months, because it looks like it, that it's not. We will continue to live on, but we will do so in ways that we see as being so different that we don't quite know how to look at it. I just turned 22. I hope I'm going through a new beginning. Yeah. So when I say that we are walking over this bridge, I'm not saying that our life is over. Quite the opposite. I'm saying that it can feel that way for people who are very close to themselves, who spend a lot of time inside and within. And that is why it's so beautiful that we don't have to be alone, and that we can share the parts of the adventure that we find to inspire each other, to find a new way to, or not a new way, but a new way to perceive being alive, being what we always been, but perceiving it from a different light. You see what I'm trying to say? I feel I don't want to talk. It sounds like it can be misunderstood easily, but I think you can understand what I'm trying to say. When we are in front of this door of change, it's so beautiful that we can share and be together in that scary feeling of everything changing, and to realize that we can make that change together. And we can find a way for us to be happy in that place where we'll find ourselves in our life, on our path. Remember, it's still part of our path. It just looks differently. And I don't know why. I never seen this kind of energy. I don't know where it comes from. But hey, it's just the way frequency bounces, I guess. Now. I feel like I've been in the middle of a very long death and I'm finally getting to finer girdles. So that you can wake up, Nikki. That you can turn around and say, thank you. Thank you for being me. Where am I headed now? What lies on my adventure ahead? I think part of it, if we talk about, because I've seen many people, and I'm sorry to talk about this coming off the back of your reading, Luna, but I think you say why also. But I've seen many people dealing with depression right now, or more people than most often, from my experience anyway. And I can understand this too, because if we look at depression and we see what that is, for me, it speaks of what we know that we can achieve rather than what we can't achieve. It speaks of what we can have because we're already on our way to it, but this frustration comes into not finding a way to what we already are part of. So I can see in this sense where we feel everything is coming to a conclusion that is really scary for me, I can see that would mean also that we can never achieve this that we know we can have. And I can see that sparring on this depression. So if we can come together and say, this door is actually leading you closer to that you know you can achieve. That dream job, or that dream house, or part of the world you want to go visit, or just a way to feel about yourself. In all of that, there is this emotion that we are striving for, and that emotion we already know because we can think about it, right? So we're already there. But I can see how this energy of conclusion can really scare us and put us in some dark places. So this is why it's so beautiful that we can come together and talk about it. Depression and anxiety have been a serious struggle this month. And it would make sense if this energy is telling us of conclusion, and we read it as the conclusion of everything, meaning that we can't ever have this that we know we can have, and that spars it on even more. So if instead we can come together and just say, okay, let's talk about it. What do we want to do? And together we can inspire each other when we have the energy to reach that, to do that, or something completely different. But feeling free, knowing and feeling and appreciating that feeling of being free in ourselves, in our breathing, in everything. And we can do it together. We will always trying to strive for change. That is how humans are. But make this a little bit of an adventure in itself then. To inspire each other to reach those goals that we know come from our hearts. Because if we can think it, we know it. Otherwise we couldn't think it up. That's how I look at it. But I realize a lot of what I said could be misunderstood, so I hope you see what I mean. Because I think it's beautiful. And this is the same for you now, Luna, what I was trying to get at. You perceive the world in a different light than what you did before. Explore it. What are you thinking, love? How are you feeling, Luna? Does it make any sense for you? Does it bring some comfort? So that's what I felt we wanted to talk about today in this. It's very large, but I can feel it. It has many layers. Yeah, it has. It's your perception, love. Something that we thought could not change because we've not known the world in any other way. So when we then start to perceive it in a different way, how can we know it's our world? We can just trust and explore. We'll leave it there for now. So I think it's just a beautiful thing that we can explore it together. Thank you, love. I was just scared that it might be misunderstood what I was talking about. But I think you understand. Okay. I'm glad, Tom. Well, you know me. You know what I'm like too. We all work on this together. It's new for me too, so I'm always trying to understand that. I know my intention and I put my energy into it. I don't have to. I use methods from before too in trying to overanalyze, to criticize myself. You know this, guys, what it's like. So I appreciate you telling me, because I could just see other people seeing this and saying that I was talking about people leaving this world behind because we don't need it or anything like that. And that's not what I mean at all. I mean to explore it together. We're gonna die someday. That is something that will happen. So let's explore while we're here. Thank you. I appreciate that, Luna. But you know what I'm like. So, Zach, my love, would you like a healing? Because you are next intending. I do feel like I've lost everything, but so I can gain everything new and untainted by the past, if that makes sense, which is freaking terrifying. You would like a healing. I was just guessing. Saturn, you are next after Zach. Hopefully I die away before I'm getting old. The fear I was constantly having throughout my 70s to 90s is nothing I want to have. But that is what you feel you will have now. Maybe your view has shifted when you're getting closer to that age. Who knows? It's beautiful having you here anyway. Let's see. Let me know if you would prefer a reading instead, Zach, but I feel a healing is what I would like to give you today. I still get to do this a bit manually, so let me see if I can do it. It's not like I request it every time I hear. That might have been part of it, yeah. Yay, it worked. Okay. Yes, you would like a healing. How has it been going with your healing, Zach? With your back? I was referring to your wings that we spoke about, but I could hear you say, how did you know my back? So I'm gonna take a look at that again. Oh yeah, You mentioned first time we did a healing, you said that you wanted help with your lower back, I think. But then I saw these. I'm sorry if I'm confusing you with someone else, but I think this is you. And then I saw you with these roots coming out of your back, almost like those wings. That's how I recall it anyway. So, I'm gonna work with a pink candle, I feel like. And then I'm gonna come to you. Honestly, it's been getting better. That sounds like me. Let me see. I'm glad that you're feeling better. I can see that, Tom. I was hoping to... I would like to go in also, Tom, if you have the time to stick around and try to help that. But my hope was that doing this very gentle little readjustment in the throat can help with the breathing, because that will help you with the migraines. But it's a gentle little process and it will take time. So if you have time to stick around or to come back, you're more than welcome to. Okay, Zach, because I don't want to do too much at one time either. I'm gonna come to you, love. You know how it works. Oh, I'm glad to hear that you're better too, Shrika. Ara, hi, love. Okay, Zach, I'm gonna work with your focus. It's okay. It's okay. Remember what we said to Luna, in that when our horizons widen, we want to snuggle up to the little spot that we have. You are deliberately trying to see past something. You don't have to tell me what it is, love. I just want to try and help you in that. It's okay. It could even be something subconscious, but I feel that's what I want to work with first. And then I'm going to travel. I'm going to go to your head and follow the energetic channels down. I was given a new tool by my guides. Guys, I would love to tell you about it. So, you know that I work with alchemists? People who... Let me just see. Okay, their memory is coming in, Zach. It's okay. People who breathe in, take in energy from the universe, transforming it in their body to new energy to give back to the world, to go around. We call them alchemists, or some studies do. And I was given a tool by my guides just a couple of days back, where it's an alchemy scanner. It was so much fun. So I am going to use this on you, Zach. It's to see the tiny, tiny little threads of channels that we use in this work. Tiny, tiny, tiny threads throughout your body. And I was given the scanner so I could locate them and help breathe in new life and light into letting them find their way back home when they become astray a little bit, right? So like the meridians that I work with, but the tiny, tiny, tiny ones, and they come in layers, and I see them in different colors, and it's, oh, it was so much fun. Sorry. So I'm gonna do that also with you today. I've been cutting people out who've been toxic. I think the lack of stress of not having to deal with them has helped a lot. I'm glad, Zach. It just felt like it was something that you saw as an obstacle that you wanna, almost like we spoke to Luna about, you wanna go around it, but you're deliberately jumping over it. And so it's not a big thing, it's just a little cluster. And what I want to help you with is to just breathe through it and you will let it become part of the flow instead of the blockage. It was very exciting. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna move you into position, Zach. Just breathe. Can you take a deep breath in for me, Zach? And then a slow exhale. So a big inhale. Thank you. And a slow exhale. Good. Okay. Good. Gonna stay here for a little bit. Just breathe. It's okay. Good. And another one. This from your tummy now. Take a deep inhale. Good. Oh, let's do that again. It's okay. A deep inhale. It's okay, love. There. Okay, that's okay. It's fine. And exhale slowly. Good. Very good. I'm gonna connect the roots to your feet so that you're grounded. You might feel some cold breeze now. It's okay. Now I'm gonna put my hands on yours. It's okay. Good. You're doing good, Zach. There's loads of emotion happening behind all this. It's okay, we're just gonna let it align in you so that you can meet it at your pace. Good. Now it sits in the throat. Can you feel it? There's this cluster. I'm gonna pull it out. Good. Coughing is really good. I'm gonna help and see if you can do that more. Just for a little bit to have it come out in some way. Because it feels very, very dry. Very dry throat. You're a smoker, That explains it. Okay, bring it back in. Oh, we're just gonna show it to your inner child. Good. Now, I'm gonna work with aligning these small threads that I was talking about. It might happen a lot in the body as we do, but you're grounded. And let me know if it gets too much, because we're not going to do all today, but I feel you're going to like this. Okay? So I'm going to come to you and I'm going to follow your meridians down your body. And then I'm gonna put in this energy with my little tool that I was given. Okay? So just let me know if it gets too much. Okay? Gets to be too much. So I'm coming to you and I'm just gonna gently, hello. It's okay. It's okay if you go back and forth. It's okay. You don't have to do it in any specific way. Just be you. It's okay. Here we go. Moving down. And by your temples now. It's okay. Good. Oh, we got a bit of a sore. Not just throat, but also your hair. See if we can loosen it up a little bit. Come on, my friend. Good. Good. Other side. Uh-huh. Good. Very well done. Okay. Now down your throat. Let's breathe some air into here. Good. Down your chest. Uh-huh. Now you're starting to feel it. It's nice, right? Let's embrace you with this beautiful energy. Uh-huh. Good. This is really good. Good. You're aligning. Well done, Zach. Good. Now, I'm gonna go in and just work with these tiny, tiny threads using this beautiful tool I was given. Okay. Just breathe. You're in a really good space, love. It might feel a bit funny, but it's okay. You're safe. Like hearing popcorn pop. It's okay if you're going in and out of it. That's okay. Good. Good. We got another cluster there. That's all you feel. Gonna look at it afterwards. Just in the middle of your chest, to your left hand side. Hello, love. How are you doing? How was your stream, love? Good. I'm working with your left arm now. Crossing over your belly to your right arm. I saw you were co-streaming with Technicolor. How was it, love? Your energy talks of being in a state of almost like using a drug. I wouldn't know nothing about that. But you're responding really well, Zach. It's beautiful working with you. Your left thigh now. We're going over to. Now it's going to travel down your left leg. Good. And your foot. And those toes. Good, Zach. You are right one. Oh, we got a little bit of a scar here on the thigh. Gonna look at that too. Gonna look at the right knee as well. Traveling down your leg. I saw one on your right thigh, yeah. Might just be energetical, but I saw it there. I'm gonna look at it and see what it is. Good, Zach. Okay. Well done. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna look at your back too. The most important part of Zach. Oh, you got a scar on your right foot. Might be something different that I saw then. I'm gonna have a little look. This was on your inner thigh, I saw. I'm gonna have a little look at what it might be. It's almost like, sorry, I'm just doing the back. Okay, it's almost like, and I don't know in what body it is, but I can see this pulsating, like it's almost like you got a very clear blood vessel. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm gonna check and see if there's anything that we should do anything with. We got some energetic cuts, so I'm gonna stitch that back together. Okay. Not quite sure, Zach, but it's okay. See if we can let it flow easily or more easy. There. Good. Okay. Very good. There we go. I felt your tummy react to that too. Well done, Zach. It's just really comforting state of mind, isn't it? Just coming back to it. That's all. Good. I want to look at your right knee though, because I feel it's a little bit twisted. It's a twisted knee. There's something with the kneecap. I'm just gonna have a little look and see if there's anything I can do. It's interesting because it's almost like, I don't know anatomy as of yet, but autonomy, but it feels like this little muscle underneath the knee is almost in half. I'm not quite sure what it would mean, if anything, but I'm gonna see if I can put it back into position. A twisted if all my sister was here. Yeah? Welcome back, Ara. Okay, I'm not gonna do more with that today. Well then. Good. How are you feeling, Zach? How are you feeling with the energy? Because I can feel it's a little bit difficult to ease into it, but also when you're in it, it's so good. But then you come in and out a little bit. But I'd love to see the reaction. I love working with you, my dear. I'm glad. That's what I feel I want to do for you today, Zach. Did you have a question, love? Or something in specific that you wanted me to look at? Right! We had a little cluster in the chest as well. Oh, it's actually not a cluster. It's just a little... They just got entwined. Entwined. There you go. That's better. You got 48,000 channel points. I love that, Fabian. Thank you, Zach. I hope it brought some comfort to you. We're easing back into it, but I hope it brought you something. A little something. I'm not quite sure what that was on the inner thigh, but I did work with some energetic channels to help it breathe a little. But for you, what was important today, I felt, was this mental state of just being. Really. I'm glad, Zach. Thank you, love. Thank you. We're easing back into it, guys. Easing back into it. I'm having a blast though. I really miss this. I feel we got a reading coming up, maybe? Could be a healing, but there is a reading waiting for us. Oh, I shouldn't shouldn't say that out loud what you said then, Zach, because I always say Shirley instead of Surely. I always do. I'm glad to hear that you had a good stream, Laura. I'm sorry about the storm, I know. I'm well aware of storms and hiccups. David, love, are you still here? Because you asked for one sentence encouragement. Just spot on with references today. I always say Shirley. Let's see you today, David. Yeah. David, what comes through today is, man, I'm proud of you, says Dad. Man, I'm proud of you, says Dad. I want to say to you, David, that it was so lovely seeing you on the server and coming into calls. And I want you to know that you are always, always welcome. We're gonna have more group activities on the server going forward, and I would absolutely love to see you there. But you do as you will, but it's beautiful seeing you. Have a beautiful day, love, Fabian. The sheep bubble mod, yeah. Take care, Fabian. I know it's a tricky one, David, and I know that it's an emotionally triggering one, but it is, man, I'm proud of you, says Dad. And it's time to take a breath and to look at our options, just like we spoke about before. It's time to see the new horizons. And again, it brings me so much joy to see you in the group's activities. Have a pleasant cup of tea, Tom. Take care. It was beautiful seeing you. I hope to see you again. Come and join us on Discord if you feel like it, Tom. Take care, my love. Saturn, are you here? Because you are next in pending. Are you here, love? Never let the sun shine brighter than you. That's beautiful, Fabian. You know what I feel we need, guys? Beautiful, Tom. Looking forward to see you. A general healing. I'd completely forgotten whether or not I was in queue. You are. We're gonna work with your chest today. We're gonna work with your chest, Saturn, and we're gonna connect it to your eyes and to your lower abdomen. This is what I feel. Let me just put you in, and we're gonna work with a singing bowl because I know how much you appreciate it, and I feel it's a really good frequency for you. see if this works. Mainliner, hi love. It is. You're letting everything out, and that's beautiful. You're safe, my friend. It's beautiful seeing you here. I hope we can bring you some comfort. Can I just say to you, Mainliner, before we start with Saturn, they talk about the love for animals and that what you have is in you. No one can take that away from you. We see you, we appreciate you, and the work that you've done in here and in here to put into motion in real life. It's okay that that it takes time. It only brings you more time to work on it or plan it even more. It is already happening. You're already doing it with all the love in here. No one can take that away from you, and it will have its time. You are beautiful. It's wonderful having you here. So, Saturn, I think I'm gonna work with a blue candle with you today. I'm not sure if it's animals of other species, but it's definitely souls that are wonderful. And you have all this beautiful love. No one can take that away from you. Okay, Saturn. I would want to join your charity, Mainliner. Put me up. Let's do this together when it's time. Or don't feel you need to restrict yourself. Okay? You got this, and it will have its natural time. No one can take that passion away from you. It's in your foundation. It's love. What they say and what they do. This is you, and you know who you are. Okay? Saturn? Yeah, you resonate with that too, Saturn. I'm coming to you, love. And I'm gonna sing the ball into here. We're gonna connect it to the eyes and the lower abdomen. And just spread this beautiful healing around that comes from within you. I'm very today. Oh, look at that. And it reflects. Wow. Okay. Activate all that beautiful, wonderful energy. going up to the eyes. Oh, Katsar, thank you so much for your resub, love. And back to the heart. Here comes the tree. Do you feel it from the back? Very good, Saturn. Yeah, your feet. Let's go down to the roots. I'm gonna come to you and I'm gonna work with your root chakra, love. I wanna bring some energy in here. I hear the energy. My body speaks a language that I don't quite always understand. And so many can resonate with that, love. But it speaks and speaks and speaks. It's okay. You worked with the flush really well too. I'm glad to see that you're feeling better. Let's just activate these lower organs. Good. I'm just gonna hold here for a little while. Thank you for your resub, Miss Random. It's beautiful seeing you again. Very good. I'm gonna hold here. Very good. Just breathe. It's okay. It's okay. Can you hear that if I do it like that? Because I want to have the singing bowl and the hand at the same time. Can you hear it if I do it like this? Does it pick it up? Welcome back, Melissa. I wonder if I can put it on my knee. Does that work, you think? Oh, Kassar, thank you so much for gifting yourself to Boed, to David, to Ara, to Irish Pixicom. Love your name, love. And to Pampers. Thank you so much, love. You can hear it. Good. Good. Okay. Okay, Saturn, we got an energetic channel here, right in your little tummy, almost behind the organs. It's interesting. So we're gonna put it back together, and this one is connected to your eyes all the way up. So it's probably this channel that I saw before. I'm gonna pull a little bit here. It's okay. You got bubble! Thank you so much, Shakasar. I really appreciate it. I hope we brought you some calm bubbles your way too. Alright, here we go, Saturn. And 1, 2, 3. Good. Good. Your energy feels very different from first time we met. It feels like you're really coming more into balance. That is beautiful to see. So happy for you. Let's follow this channel. We're gonna put some flushing powder in. You know this energy. All the way up. Good. So much, Alcazar. I really appreciate it. Gonna work on your roots. Have a beautiful evening, my love. Thank you so much again. Here we go. Good. There you go. How are you feeling, Saturn? It feels like such a clear energy. Is how I see it anyway. Also, Miss Random, thank you for using your Prime. I missed that. This feels really, really good, Saturn. Let's do some more. Just because it's so nice. I'm glad. That makes me very happy, Saturn. I'm having fun today. You remember, Saturn, this very short little meditation we did in where we're walking our path. We're going on a what was it that we called it? Because I've just got the revolution in my mind now. But we're taking charge, we're doing this. And today I really feel you embracing that energy. And that, hey, I feel okay. I'm doing this. And I love to see that, Saturn. This is a really beautiful energy that I feel really benefits you. But this is what I feel I wanted to do today, Saturn. It feels really good. Is that okay? I'm having so much fun. Thank you, love. And I'm gonna... I miss this too, Saturn. And it's beautiful seeing you. And now we got all these group activities. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. Tag along to the chant along, by the way. And bring your instruments. And let's have fun. It won't be often, it will only be 4 times a year. But when it is, let's have fun. Let's have fun. I fixed this little lid, by the way. I did before. Okay. Paint your own stars, Saturn. Is something that came through. Paint your stars, love. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna continue with the flushes once a month. And then we are adding to it deep conversations once a month. And communal healing every other Wednesday. So every other week. And that one is free for all. And then we're having an energy exploration group once a month. And a chant along 4 times a year. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. The next person I have on the list is actually you, Alcazar. Yeah. Take care, love. You will stay in queue. Have a beautiful evening. It's beautiful seeing you again. And thank you so, so much for your gift subs. Thank you, love. Take care. Marilisa, are you here? Snooze! Hi! Welcome. How are you? I'm sorry about that. I had the computer mouse on my knee because I didn't want to disturb the singing bowl that I had on the desk when it was singing. You are next in pending, Marlissa. Would you like a transference today? I am well, Snooze. I am well and I'm rested, and we have restructured and planned for so many beautiful group activities on the server and just things happening. I'm great. How are you? What would you like today? Sleep well, Shrika. It was beautiful seeing you. Have a beautiful snooze. Now that snooze here. I'll see you soon, Shrika. Take care. I feel like everyone needed a much needed recharge. Yeah. Melissa, what would you like? Would you like a reading or a healing, general or specific? You're feeling like a reading, but you're also not sure. They are talking about your parents today, Melissa. Let's do a little reading. And should there be healing coming in, we'll do that too. But I feel a reading might be good. How many are before you, Ara? Let me check if I can find you, love. Hang on. Sorry, I need to do this manually. There are 3 people who are here currently, who's before you. But then there might be people coming in, and that list is very long. But who are here currently, there are 3 people before you. Let me find you, Melissa. Oh, sorry, 4. 4 people. Okay. Yeah. So they're talking about, there we go. They're talking about changes, Melissa. And they're talking about, I'm gonna light a little candle. We're gonna ease into this. I've not energy read for a long time. I've been working with my guides in a different way with clients lately. So let's see what they have to say. How beautiful, Brecky. Ara. Yeah. Okay, so they're talking about this choice. It feels like there might be an option to move. They're talking about moving. And right now that's difficult, as we all know. But they're talking about relocates, and they're talking about your parents, and they're talking about this decision that needs to happen. And they are talking about it being a bit of a, I'm sorry to use that word, but like, they talk about this in, I don't need this in my life kind of way. And that you are being asked to make this decision and you need to do so. Please let me know if you don't resonate, by the way, love. Again, we're easing into it, but this is the general energy that I feel. They talk about moving in some way. They're talking about your parents, and they're talking about this. I don't want to have to make this decision. I don't want to have to deal with this, but I know that I need to. I know that I have to. And this is the new version of me, the adult version of me, really coming through in taking more responsibility. It's this energy that I feel in your energy right now. In that, okay, I know all these things that I need to do, and I know of the responsibilities that I have. Although they're not many, I know of them, and I know I can see myself changing in the way how I perceive, again, something that happens to the collective right now. But I get it. I understand that I now need to make these decisions. I need to plan for myself. And they're not showing me your age or anything like that, but they are showing me that it's just a step, you know, and I know that it's something that I've been putting off, but I know that I need to do. And so the energy is just, I don't really want to have to deal with this, but I'm recognizing that a new version in me can do it. That is the energy coming in. Thank you, Lara. Does this make any sense to you, Marilisa? Yeah, I'm deciding if I want to go to college, and my parents are just pushing me to go, and I don't know how to push against it. I just turned 18. Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense then. Because it feels like I said, this new adult version of you stepping in and saying, I know I need to make this decision, but I don't want to have to. But I can see a new version of myself forming. So they're talking about crocodiles. So what they're talking about is going back into, oh boy, these words that are coming to me, but the little bitch inside, sorry to say that word, but this, when you really believe in yourself, and when you, because it's been tough, but you've had these moments when you're, you know, okay, I've got this, look at what I can do, you know, going back. There are moments where it's been, look what I can do, look what I can accomplish. And they talk about crocodiles when it comes to this. And I don't know if it's of any significance for you, but it's interesting, because it's almost like this intelligent creature hiding underneath the surface. And you know that you know of your own intelligence, meaning you know of your own accomplishments and what you can do, but then you hide a little bit underneath the surface. You're very good at observing, but you're also very good at also losing the ability to observe, because you're focusing in on it so much that you're losing yourself a little bit in them. It's interesting because you've really been exploring different ways of you throughout the years. And now this version of being an adult comes in. And that is something very new that you know that you need to handle, that you know that you need to take care of. And so they want you to go back and think about those times when you had this pondus, it's called in Swedish. I'm gonna check what it's called in English because I'm not actually sure. Do you know, Bempus, what pondus is? Or you, Lifare, if you are here. Is it stature? Let me see. It is dignity, I guess, but it's not really dignity I'm looking for. Do you guys know what you would translate it as? But this feeling of, yeah, you know, I've got control, I've got this, and you have that inside of you. Yeah, pondus in English. How would you translate that, Lefare? Pondus. Yeah. No, it's not really. I mean, it's you being proud of yourself, but it's more like, I know I can do this. I know I can carry myself. Look at what I can do. And, yeah. And they talk about crocodiles, and they talk about when you were 5 years old. And they're talking about this creating your own little world and being in control of it. And what they're saying is you going back into that part in you where you feel safe in, not safe in I have no clue what's gonna happen, but safe in, yeah,